Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I'm excited to share with you the latest release or the latest club subscription from Hero Arts. So in my hands I have the card kit of the month as well as the die of the month. So that's this one. You can see how cute it is with the fox, the bear and the bunny that could be like laying in bed trying to get some well needed sleep before the winter or for the winter. So that is just adorable. So I will be playing with that one today. We also have the main card kit of the month, and this is the September of 2025. So depending on when you're watching this video, you know which card kit I am using. And in this set there is, I need something to have underneath, maybe we can do it like this. We have a ton of cute squirrels, and we have a pile of leaves, some acorns, like pumpkins. We have a tree here, a book, some leaves, maybe that could be hanging like a garland or something like that. Some mushrooms and some sentiments. So we have thankful for you. Fall is my favorite color. Hello, you got this. And yeah, so cute images. You really can build a stunning sort of scene with all of these. In this card kit there is also this die. So we have like a tree, and we can have an opening. And inside of this we have something we can cut, like you plus me or I love you. That could be like etched into the tree trunk. And also this heart that is really cute. And maybe you can have your animals sort of peeking out of that. That is what I'm thinking anyway. And I also wanted to point out before my camera cut me off that in this club kit there is also the coordinating dies for all of these images, so you can cut them out. And I love that all of these dies comes separate, so you don't have to use anything to like have them cut between them, so you can just use them right away. There is also this cute little self-adhesive enamel dots. So we have three colors. We have the pink, sort of the muted pink, sorry, not pink, yellow of course, I don't know what I'm talking about. So the bright pink, so we have the bright yellow, the muted yellow, sort of orangey tones, and this is a quite vibrant red or even coral color. Very pretty, and I love that they come in 3 different sizes and that you get a ton of them. They aren't two-dimensional, which I also like. Perfect for embellishing your cards. And here's the color palette that you also get in this kit. You get 10 half sheets of these beautiful papers. I believe these are the Spellbinders paper. So if you have the collection, you probably could name these better than I can. I got the 48 pack and I'm super thrilled about it. I need to go back and order some of the colors a bunch more times because they are just drop dead gorgeous, and foils like a dream and perfect for better pressing and everything. So that is just a side note, but these cardstocks are really, really nice, and I love the color palette for this. It also helps you with your color selections, I think, throughout the month. So now I just want to get into creating a couple of cards, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. So let's get into the card making for this video. I started off by taking all of the images from this set and inking them up with some black ink. You can use any ink that you have in your stash that is friendly with Copic markers or other alcohol-based markers for the techniques I'm using today. I double stamped them twice since these were new products to me. I haven't used them before. They needed some extra love before they stamped perfectly, and that's totally normal. There is really good quality to these stamps, so when they were prepped properly, they stamped beautifully. You can see here how I'm just quickly coloring in all of the images that I stamped. I am having some pumpkins here, and I will have some acorn, some leaves, and the cute books and like mushrooms and everything that could create this beautiful scene. So I'm just taking my time, and you can see I used a variety of color combinations for my leaves, as well as my squirrels were in different colors. Super sweet. Used the coordinating dies, and then I cut a frame out of a paper that I just quickly ink blended in blue tones. These are from the tag frames, and I believe there is different sets, and this is one of the larger ones in that set. Really cute, and I love it for scene building. So you can see I have my pumpkins to the bottom here and some mushrooms tucked in. And then we will have a banner of the leaves. So I will stamp also the banner part for this, so we can have the leaves coming out. I thought of having the leaves in the background. I will actually decide against that later on. For the background of this project, I decided to go ahead and stamp that with some gray ink on top of an older background stamp. You can use whatever you have in your stash. This is just a text stamp from Hero Arts that I couldn't find when I searched the website, so I don't know if it's out of stock or just not available anymore, but they had a ton of other background stamps that you can use. In this collection there is also some sentiments, so I start out by just stamping hello, and then I will embellish with these enamel dots that are included in the kit. For our second project, I have some of the images colored and cut out. I also cut the tree trunk here out of some brown paper that comes in this Hero Studio like kit. I showed that in the beginning. Super sweet. And I have my sentiment cut and heat embossed in white on top of black cardstock, and I layered all of my elements down, and we can start embellishing this so it looks super sweet and cute. And then we can also press this down to a card base. So you can see I just have some leaves that I will tuck underneath to fill this scene a little bit more. So I will cut off the exit of this. I have my long scissors. I really like it for things like this. You can see I have some leaves that are falling from the tree as well. And now we are working on our third and final project. You will see close-ups of all of the products that I created in this video in the end, so you will see how they turn out. I'm just cut all of the cute sleeping animals for the die set of the month. You can see the bear, and we will have a fox as well as a bunny. And they will all be laying in the same bed here. Super sweet. And the colors mainly comes from the kit. The black I took from my stash, as well as a pink shade that was included, but I had that for some of the parts for the inside of the bunny's ear. And I also used a marker for the fox inside of the fox ears. For the background here, I decided to use some pattern papers from my stash just to make it look like it's wallpaper. I thought that was cute. And the same for the bed. I used some pattern paper as well. This is just a grounding for my images. If something would to show up, I wanted it to be cream colored, like if it would be the sheets in the bed. And I put my faces on top of our bed here, and then I will cut the exit of this off. And then the little paws are on top, and then we will have a sentiment that says thankful for you. And that finished off our projects. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have links down below for all of the products that I used in this video. I thank you so much if you stayed until the end of this video. It really means a lot. I love how this first card turned out. It would be nice to know which of these cards you like the most. And I will soon be back with some more content. Thank you for stopping, and I'll see you soon. Bye!